more discreet. Son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Well, they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet.
Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back.
Ball like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee to sleep. Give me a headache, send me a text. I ain't reading no essay.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Minnesota Vikings. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Young. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They get 24 on that one. It's good for a Panther first down.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Panthers.
Ready, set.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. Will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker spot to make the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Somebody gotta do it. I mean, somebody gotta do it. I told you, watch him do it.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
Set, put. Set.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll work this down inside the 35. Jonathan Allen, the big man from the interior, with the stop.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the shotgun, Young. He finds the big tight end, Trimble. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Oh, yeah. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
Now Young gonna keep it himself. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
McCaffrey. Not much happening there, just a short game.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Come a little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set, ready.
Again, it'll be McCaffrey. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Carolina. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. His kick is good. Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Ty Felton now on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Set up. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll run with the rookie out of Florida. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9.
Here we go. Rocco 80.
They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
A lot of times the success of a draw depends on the defensive ends, Mike, rushing the passer. In this case, a great job by the defensive end. He initially reads pass, but then he determines that it's going to be a draw. He quickly adjusts, and he's able to tackle the running back for a loss.
It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Open man is Oliver, the tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
First and 10.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Derek Brown in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. And we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
70 left, Mustang 19. 70 Ranger. Go.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Open man, downfield, it's Hawkinson. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 7-yard line.
Trap 60.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Matt Milano. And the Panthers are going to take possession.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Ready?
Here's Young to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll go play action with Young. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. Now it's going to be third down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was,
that's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Blake Cashman.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but The rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
Let's go now. Cowboys, like the game team. Kill. Bronco 80. Cup 19.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. This one complete to Oliver. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
4-yard line.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. 7-0 is our score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this 2nd quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal.
Set. Hawk 70. Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Here's a run. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Vikings. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Oh, this ball's going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40.
Ready.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset. But as always, there's the exception to every rule.
Set. Ready.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers. It's a gain of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll give to McCaffrey on the option. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Let's go.
Now Young. Looking left side is tight end Tremble. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's a Carolina first down.
Ready up. Ready.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to McCaffrey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Now he'll just pitch this one out there. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Really nice job defensively. They were all over that from the jump. Initially, I thought he was going to break away and pick up something positive, but at the end of it all, he ended up going backwards.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
To throw is Young. That one taken in. That's Teteroa McMillan. To the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
Okay.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal.
Set. Ready.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey to the 5-yard line.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Set.
Back to throw. Young. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Bryce Young. Touchdown, Panthers. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Ty Felton now on the return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. He's got his man, Jefferson. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Money calling got to go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Precious on the globe. Got trying to snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down.
60 Bison, 60, trap 60, trap 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. Short pass, caught by Oliver. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Panthers 60, Panthers 60. Cougar 19. What's the key?
Now give on the ground, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now McCarthy. Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Third and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawks 70, Hawks 18, Rattlers, 18, Rattlers. Hey, check on more, check on more.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. He's got a receiver, it's Ty Felton. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Derek Brown working his way in to earn his 2nd sack of this first half.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and They bring him down for a sack.
Go! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go!
On play action, here's McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And he's in! T.J. Hawkinson, touchdown Minnesota. That his second TD catch of the season. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, it's Chuba Hubbard. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
On the double.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go. 40. Cut.
On play action, Young forced out wide. He'll look deep, left sideline. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield, bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
Here we go. Yellow, 43, blue striker. Blaster, 6. Cut.
On 2nd down, Young. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. The Panthers will take their first timeout, and the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Black, 95. Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. He'll get this complete. It's Jimmy Horn Jr. Now a time after Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Panthers.
Okay, ready? Ready. 52 blue. Second.
On 1st down is Young. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Down. Plus 40. Ready?
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock.
The 28-yard line.
Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit
Ready. Put.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Teteroa McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
The PAT is up and good. And the Panthers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Final second now of this first half as this one is away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To throw, it's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The third quarter begins with a run. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
70 Lions!
Now a toss play, running left. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
Third down, they'll go with the counter to try to pick it up. And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big, forcing fourth down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. Now a fair catch called for and taken right at the midfield stripe.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready up. Let's go.
Here's McCaffrey. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Out of the shotgun, Young. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Third and long.
Green, set. Yellow, 43.
Here's Young. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Ready, ready. 33, yellow. Blaster, 6. Check, huh?
They'll go. Young. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's a turnover on down. They'll go with a counter on first down.
Number 21 on the ball carrier. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the Panthers' 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 8.
Set up. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. This is intercepted. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the second round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a first rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
On first and 10, here's Young. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
From just shy of midfield, here's second down and 5.
Come on, set, cut, cut.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. The ball comes out. And the Vikings have the takeaway. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment.
Tiger, 19, Bronco 80. Switch.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it's going to be 3rd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. DJ Johnson, he gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready, go!
They'll begin with a zone read. Whoa. Into space. Inside the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Greg, shades of college football, old school offense there. They run option, and they pick the right option. The quarterback keeps it for the touchdown.
And the key to defending an option play, Mike, is that every defender executes their specific job.
And look at this. The extra point is blocked. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Real quick. Maybe you only rap to pay the bills. Now I'm feeling not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh
ready.
Lord, I'm the rookie in the bench.
Let's go. Viking 19 tight, 19 tight. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Mustang 19. Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready, ready.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
That's another Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Jordan Mason. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Warriors 70. 19 Lion.
To throw is McCarthy. This is caught at 2. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Record out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. To return is Hubbard. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready? Here we go. Set.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
60 Bison. Ready?
On the counter, it's McCaffrey. Now McCaffrey loses the football. But somehow it comes right back to him. And he is gone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short because they're going to stay out and go for two.
Viking 18.
Conversion.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That is caught in the end zone. 2 points for the moment. We do have a flag down. Let's see if this will hold up. They get the veteran, Trent Williams. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. That was not easy. Much further back, but he still makes the kick for the extra point. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Ty Felton now on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Shut up. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Panthers 60, Panthers 60.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. That's caught. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
1st and 10.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready up.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Trap 60, trap 60. 7 Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Mustang 19.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
Well, it's no secret what's happening here, Mike. They need points, and they need points quick. The best way to get them is through the deep ball. But obviously, the defense is prepared for it. So, again, they're going to continue to play deep, force you to throw the ball underneath, and make you go the long way.
19 Lion.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Left side here. Caught by Addison. A gain there of 10 yards. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A modest game, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. This one is caught by Addison. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
That's another Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
70 Lions. Go.
Now McCarthy. He'll go right and find his running back. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19, 10. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 4-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Go! 70 Timberwolf. Let's go, let's get that touch. Dragon 60.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On 3rd and a yard, it's McCarthy. And he will score. Game on. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Big spot here for the Vikings. They'll try to add on the 2-point conversion.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Panthers 60, Panthers 60. Warriors 70.
Here's McCarthy. That'll be caught. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. to a one-score game as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's to the receiver, Horn. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
2nd and 5.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Now it's McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a first down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Hold the ready.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Go. 70, Denver Wolf. Ready, ready.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
McMillan, the man in motion. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
And that 1st down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. And we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
McMillan comes in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's McMillan. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. It's up and through. Panthers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Ty Felton now on the return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Trap 60. Ready. 72.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. In trouble, and down he goes.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
18. Viking. 18. 19. Lions.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's going to be caught. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.